Hi guys.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Squintos.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Squintos.
Episode 3.
Episode 4 of the Squintos.
Episode 4 of the Squintos. Are you gonna do this every episode?
No.
Why?
Because I'm just trying to keep stuff. Now Luke, today...
Turn it down. This sounds like a knockoff Smash theme.
Shut your mouth, it's good. This is not what I had in mind.
Yeah, let's put on some, like, uplifting corporate music. Well, those are pretty good visuals.
Why do we do this every time?
Hey,
you know what? Or pause it till we find a... Perfect. There we go, guys. This is what I had in mind for today.
This is a song about me and you.
No, today I wrote down on my picture of Robby. This is the first time we wrote down some key ideas so that it's not just a screaming. So first we're gonna talk about Robby.
Let's talk about Robby and how he's Mormon.
And Robby, if you're listening, I love you.
Actually, we love you. Okay.
Yeah, we love you. And when are you gonna unblock me?
Wait, he blocked you?
It's for a short bit. He got mad at me at one point.
Why?
Because I sent him something.
What did you send him, Jed?
That picture of us kissing.
We didn't kiss, though.
No, the picture of me and him under the moon.
Oh, what? He blocked you for that?
He said, no. Quiet down.
He got mad at that. Why would he get mad?
It's because Robby is very sensitive.
He's gay. Robby's very gay. He doesn't wanna show it.
Robby, there's a video. I have lots of pictures of Robby's and videos of Robby.
I have some pictures. I may or may not have photoshopped his underwear off.
Don't you mean? Don't you just mean clothes off?
Maybe.
Because if it's underwear off, that means he just might not be wearing underwear under his clothes. Which means you wouldn't have to Photoshop anything. Well, this is coming from someone who knows how to use it.
Let's get to the podcast.
Okay, we're talking about Robby. What do you want to know about Robby, Luke? Want a story about Robby?
Is he sexier in real life?
He's pretty hot. You've seen pictures.
I've seen pictures, but I haven't seen Robby.
He looks like this.
I want to touch Robby all over, baby.
You want to hear a funny story about Robby?
Yeah.
One time I was in class, and the day before I said, Robby, send me that picture. And he sent me a picture of him going like this. And then I said, Robby, what's this? Check this out. And some kids around him saw it, and he got very mad.
Got very mad?
Yeah, for no reason.
Why?
That's you and me on screen. For people at home, there's a woman climbing behind a man's back and assaulting him on the screen. And that's me.
You're the woman on the back.
No, you're You're the woman on the back.
And then that's Robby.
You have to be in the back. That's me and you too. Okay, well, that's enough about Robby.
That's enough about Robby.
Do you have any wacky friends?
Oh, wacky friends.
Like Robby?
Yeah. His name's James, and he just comes up to us sometimes and just says, "Don't ask me what's wrong." Like, exactly, yeah, he has like a little weird thing. He said, "Don't ask me what's wrong." And then he comes up to us 2 minutes later and says, "I have depression, guys. I have depression."
That's not funny.
And then we go, and then I say that James is my boyfriend a lot. And then he says,
what?
Stop.
I thought I was your boyfriend.
But it's just a joke.
But I'm your boyfriend.
Shut up.
I'm not a joking.
Get away from me. No, that's pretty gay. That's gay. No, 8-inch rule. 8-inch rule.
We are an
8-inch rule in our.
You're the one that was scoot. There's not enough room.
There's not enough room. I'm off the edge of the chair.
Well, maybe you should scoot over a little bit. There's like 8 inches between us.
There's not 8 inches between us.
So
no, let's get back to the story.
Okay.
Let me talk. With James West, I say, "I love you, James," and he says, "Stop it." And then whenever I tell him, "So if you don't want me to do this, just ignore me, and then I'll stop." And he says, "But it's annoying." And every time I So yeah, it's annoying to James. He gets really mad at me, and he told Mr. Andreen, which is
who's Mr.
Oh, this is the principal. No, not the principal. The like the special ed teacher, and he got really mad at me.
And what happened?
I got lunch detention.
Loser. Let's talk about some wacky friend stories. Do you have any wacky friend stories?
With this guy named Kyle. He won't leave me alone. He thinks we're best friends, but like in reality, come on. I'm just kidding. I love you, Kyle. If you're listening to this, I love you. Keep getting me snaps.
I got a wacky friend story.
What?
My friend Utsab, he is from Nepal, and he gave me a kiss.
On the cheek? Or on the lips? On the cheek or on the lips?
Anyways, I have a friend named Chris, and he watches The Whipping Boy with me.
He watches The Whipping. Explain to the viewers what The Whipping Boy is. We've been talking about it a lot.
Well, we haven't actually been talking that much. That's you and me on screen again. Anyways, The Whipping Boy is a book I found about a boy that gets beat. And it's funny. Alright, anyways, a kid gets beat, and they made a movie about it, and he gets beat, and it's funny. Ow, stop. Speaking of movies, Luke, what's your favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie?
Yeah.
It's, I don't have one.
You don't like Disney movies?
Of course I loved it. I've watched like all of them, but I don't have a favorite one.
Do you like, so you wanna be a hero, son? Well, whoop-de-doo.
This is my favorite song.
Do you like Hercules?
I've watched like half of it in science class.
Do you like it?
Not really.
Do you like the part where she says, "I ran along to Zeus, and she touched me between my hands"? So what are your favorite? Just give any.
If it was anything, it'd have to be Toy Story, because that's a very nostalgic movie for me.
Toy Story's, I agree.
And it's just a genuinely good movie too.
It's creepy if you look at it though. And have you ever seen like their old animation, like Tin Toy? Their stuff literally looks like monsters. It's scary. And
Monsters Inc. What do you think about that movie?
That movie's fun. But my two favorite have to be Hunchback of Notre Dame, because there's an old man that tries to kill the baby, and he says a monster, and then he tries to rape a girl.
What?
Yeah.
I've never watched Hunchback of Notre Dame, so
I'll show it to you later, sometime. It's good. He sings a song about how if the girl doesn't marry him, he's gonna burn her at the stake.
Oh, that's nice.
He says, "This burning desire is turning into sin."
No. This burning desire, get it? Because he's gonna burn her.
No, it's his burning desire to give her a little kiss. That's why he wants her to marry her, so he can be like, And then he's just
Baby, come here and give me a little kiss, baby.
It's good. So what do you think about Disney movies, Luke?
They're pretty gay. Okay. So, my opinion on Disney movies is Disney makes everything great in movies, but their TV shows are actual garbage.
I would have to disagree.
Absolute and utter garbage.
No, I agree with that, but I don't think Disney has not all their movies are great. A lot of people hate on Frozen just to hate it, but I actually have reasons to hate it. And I can explain. It's because the concept has been overdone, in my opinion.
What is the concept? I haven't watched it in like 5 years.
Since
it came out in movies.
Of family problems, and then the princess marries the prince. The characters are very bland, and they switch characters' whole personality instantly just to make the plot interesting, with no indication before. And if you wanna watch a good princess movie, just go
to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, watch Luke and Jed kiss for the first time.
Luke and Jed kiss for the first time prank. No.
I just kissed him and now he's hitting me. No. I'm gonna put up the video of me kissing you and then you beating me with the SAT book. Oh, no, I'm being attacked!
Gay, you shall burn in the eyes of the Lord!
That's a good princess movie.
And Jed's dabbing! He's dabbing again, he's dabbing all over the place.
I'm not.
And he's starting to get nauseous.
No, I'm not.
Well, I mean, I can't do anything on this podcast because you're the editor, so.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that. You saw how... Luke, you want to explain to the people at home how long I've been sitting here today editing?
This long.
How long was it, Luke? Can you guess?
What?
Guess how long it was.
What?
How do you think?
What?
Well, how many episodes of Mystery Science Theater did we sit through?
About like 5. Yeah.
And each episode is over an hour. So we spent literally all day editing
pretty lit.
The last thing, so I appreciate that. And that's only a 30-minute podcast. That's why I was
probably only get like 20 views.
Yeah. But I like doing this and it's fun.
Yeah, I bet. Same.
And I like putting effort into my work, even if it's really dumb. Like my Despicable Me video.
That's pretty good.
I'm putting my link to my new YouTube channel where I'm posting just random stuff I make for fun. If you want to see some good stuff, watch Despicable Me 4 teaser trailer. That's a good one. Watch Falling with Style. Those are the two of the three only videos on there.
That's a good one. Put that up on the screen, Jed.
Okay, Luke, you want to edit this? Tomorrow I'll edit like crazy, I swear, but tonight...
You're gay tonight. We're probably going to play Conkers.
We might. Not right now. We're going to have to energize up for a little bit, because I am really tired. Like, I'm exhausted from what most people would say we did nothing, but I've been sitting up here editing all day.
Oh!
Literally all day.
Yeah, it was pretty lit.
But do you want to tell the viewers what we were doing while we were editing? I kind of went into it, but...
Yeah, so basically, we just got a TV for yesterday, and we just basically been watching Mystery Science Theater all day.
It turns out my TV came with the thing to TV Plus that comes with it. But there's a TV show that today was marathoning all of the old Mystery Science Theater episodes.
And we've been watching Total Wipeout.
We were watching that the first day and for a little bit, and
they have some bad teeth.
Yeah, British have bad teeth. It's
not a stereotype.
It's not. There was only one lady on that show in all of like the episodes we saw that had good teeth, and the only reason why she had good teeth was because she was a model.
Yeah.
Everyone else had like.
She actually did surprisingly good. I don't know how people get like 15 minutes, and every time they go into the mud, they just like crawl through.
Did you see the first time we watched it? There was that guy that just slept in the mud, basically.
He just slept in
the
mud.
Was in there for 15 minutes.
He couldn't get out, but he was just in there, and he could easily get out. It was a floor level.
No, Luke, that's why that guy was waist high and couldn't get out. It's because he was like you and trying to run out of it when you're supposed to crawl out of it.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, Luke.
I'm sorry.
If Luke went on Total Wipeout, he would have got a time of 20 minutes.
You would have got a time of 20 minutes.
Nah.
Well, unlike that guy, I would have learned my lesson and not went, like, whenever...
No, you try to push through... You'd be too stuck by then.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we talking about game shows?
Because what else is there to talk about?
I wanted to talk about Mystery Science Theater.
Okay. Mystery Science Theater... It's a good show. That's all you can say about it.
When's the first time you saw Mystery Science Theater?
When I was here, actually.
What, did I show it to you?
Yeah.
When did I show it to you?
When I was here, sometime, I don't know.
Are you sure I showed it? Are you sure it wasn't your brother who showed it to you?
No.
Because your brother loved it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Why?
Whenever it got put on Netflix, he got really hyped.
It's because my mom showed it to me and Joseph, your brother. We all had a sleepover, but it really scared me because there was an episode. It was called A Zombie Nightmare. There was a zombie in it, but it was really just a guy with eyeliner on. And the idea of a zombie really scared me, so I plugged my ears and hid my face in a pillow while everybody else was laughing.
Yeah.
But I still like the show because I like the designs of the robots. And
robots are funny. And like, whenever I watched when I was little, I did not understand anything in the show, but now it's actually really funny.
That show is like Spaceballs for me. Like, some of the jokes are like the funniest thing you ever heard, and then some of them are just like complete misses, and I'm like,
They're okay still, though.
Yeah, like, it's not unwatchable.
Just whenever they're on the raft with Grandpa, I'm like,
oh,
we need to change this music. I'm sorry, but I'm starting to really get it.
No, Luke. We gotta stop focusing on the music.
No, it's getting on my
I
nerves.
like it.
I hate it.
I don't even know where the remote is.
Get off my leg.
I don't even know where it is. Stop, Luke. Stop. See? Quiet down, Luke. Let's talk about, let's see, I got some crazy injuries. Have you ever had some crazy injuries?
Yes.
What's the craziest injury you've ever had?
The craziest injury I've ever had is the only time I had a crazy injury. Ooh. So, it was off my friend's balcony.
Oh.
And, we were jumping off it, and I was the first one to jump off it.
Ooh.
And it was, like, a high balcony. Like, it wasn't anything to jump off. And
how many feet, baby?
I don't know. Estimate, like, 20, 15. 15-ish feet.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, see, I don't know. So,
So it was like Joseph's back porch balcony thing?
How big is... Yeah, no, not that big. But, yeah, no, not like 15 feet, maybe like 10 feet-ish. Yeah, I went from 20 feet to 10 feet, but, 10 feet, and this happened a long time ago, so...
And then did you say zoinks?
I said zoinks! So I jumped off it, and instead of landing on my feet and tucking and rolling like I was intentionally trying to do, I landed on my foot, like my toes were on the ground and my foot went back, which is not supposed to go like that, and it like snapped, and then I had to wear a boot for a long time.
And then you said, "Rut-row."
I said, "Rut-row, Shaggy." You, on the other hand, ran through a screen door.
Well, no.
Yes, you did.
I've had a lot of crazy injuries. Which one do you think I should talk about first?
Just anyone in general.
I'll talk about them all.
Okay.
So when I was little, I want to be Kool-Aid Man, so I jumped through a glass door and said, "Ooh yeah," and I cut my eyebrow wide open. And then my uncle came over. He was a doctor. Uncle Steve. He was like a doctor for a little bit.
He was a doctor?
He like worked with a doctor or something, and he just said, "Put a Band-Aid on it." And now I got a scar. You see it right there? Where that hair's missing?
Move your hand then. Oh, yeah.
Like where it's like kind of messed up.
Right there.
And it's like goes back here. It actually hurts from time to time. I don't know why.
God, I'm really hating.
And also,
no, give me the
stop!
Just give me the
I don't
remote.
know what it is.
Give me the remote.
Look, you see those on my fingers? Those scratches on my fingers?
Yeah.
That's from when I punched it.
You punched what?
The door. I wanted to be Kool-Aid Man.
So you punched it after you ran through it.
I was like,
you were like, I'm cool.
And then there was that time where me and Joseph, we were doing the drop, like the onto a yoga ball, and we had this old couch that like legs of the couch were like wooden and stuff, and they had really sharp corners. And then I went, yikes, and I hit my head right onto the corner and cracked wide open. And I walked up to my mom, and she got mad at me.
She got mad at you?
Yeah, she said, "Jed, what were you doing with the ketchup?" And then she felt my head. She went, and then she said, "Ah, it's blood!" Ah, shh. And then she, and I didn't feel it because I was like in shock or something, and I didn't feel it, so I just walked up, and then I started crying when she said I'm gonna have to get stitches and needles and stuff, and it scared me.
Did it really hurt?
The needle hurt, and then the stitches did not because I was numb after the needle.
Oh yeah. Well, how long was your head numb for?
I don't remember. I was like 2, 3. I was very young. That's why I'm.
You can't say that. You can't say that. We're gonna have to learn that.
That wasn't me saying that. That was Luke.
Let's talk about modern children content like Colin's Key.
Yeah, that's better.
It's pretty good.
Let's talk about Colin's Key.
Let's talk about Colin's Key. I hate
well, I don't know where the remote is. Do not turn my TV off. Stop.
I don't even know how to turn it off.
Stop.
No.
It's better than nothing. He's trying to turn off the relaxing music.
On our professional studio.
Colin's Key is, go right now onto Lucas Cool's channel. Go to the playlist good must-watch videos and good music.
Good music.
Those are 2 really good playlists that Luke made unironically.
No, the good music.
You didn't make that, you said.
Yeah,
Your sister, so it's technically still unironic. That's the picture of us coming up again. But he made a playlist of unironic like slime video and fidget spinner videos.
Like 4th grade.
There's no exception to it. There's no Luke. And we found this guy who was eating. It had a picture of him eating some slime, and I found out I could mirror my phone onto my TV this morning. Because I didn't realize that this TV could do that without a special thing plugged in. But
you realized that yesterday.
Well, I did, but I'm trying to lie to make the story sound cooler.
Oh.
And also I forgot.
You figured out.
Also that, and also I might also be trying to back up the fact that I forgot that I figured it out yesterday. What's going on with that girl's forehead? You see that?
What the hell?
It's like a Frankenstein. They can't see what we're talking about though. And so we put a DIY edible slime, and this guy came on, and he was really wacky, and he was like, "What's up, guys?" And he talked really crazy. And if you actually look on that video, we commented on it. Go and try to find that comment and give it lots of likes so that he can see what we said to him, because we're just trying to spread some positivity, you know.
For some positivity.
We're not gonna say what we commented because that's.
We said.
It's a surprise.
It's a
surprise.
It's a
for
surprise.
those very special viewers who want to find that. You can go searching through the videos.
For you, baby.
And our thing hopefully might still be there if it hasn't been taken down.
Yummy, yummy.
Yep. And what did you think about Colin's Corner? Or Colin's Key?
Corner.
What was it called? Something.
Colin's Key.
Why would he call it Colin's Key and not Colin's Corner?
Colin's Corner.
Colin's Corner sounds nice.
He used to originally be a actually skilled magician.
Magician?
No, he actually he used to be.
Are you trying to say musician or magician?
Magician. He won America's Got Talent, basically.
What happened?
Yeah. Dude, he actually used to be pretty cool. Like, if you look up his old stuff, he used to be really, really good and cool. Actually, like.
And then he got cancer in his brain, and then he said, "Slime."
And then he figured out the concept of money, and then he just said slime.
He said, "I know what those kids." He said, "I know what those kids like. Check this out, slime and squishies."
I'm a cool, skilled magician. Now look at my slime.
Yeah, that's.
Pointing a gun to his head.
But I want him to do a video where he's slowly pulling out all of his fingernails. And putting them into slime. It's so satisfying, guys.
DIY fingernail slime.
Because didn't he remember what he was like? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into slime or anything like that. I think it's gross. But
I think it's icky and girly.
But I'm not gonna lie, when he first like he first like microwaved these gummy bears, and he microwaved like all the colors together, thinking it'd be a rainbow because he doesn't understand the concept of mixing colors, so it turned poop brown. And he was like, "Uh-oh, guys,
I made an oopsie."
And I think he actually mixed it together Because that wouldn't have become like that unless he mixed it somewhat. So he was expecting it to make some magical color.
I think he was smart, and then he got cancer.
But anyways, I think the slime looked cooler before he started adding all this stuff and making it look really gross. Yeah. To be fair. And then he like kept adding in like these like gross candy stuff in it. He was like, "Isn't that so cool, guys?" And I was like,
"No, it looked like actual candy."
No, it didn't. It was just like rocks and stuff stuck in slime. It was candy, but it looked gross.
Hard candy does not deserve to be in the soft candy, because it's just like, you know.
Do not disrespect hard candy.
Because if you have hard candy and soft candy, you want to bite the soft candy hard, but you don't want to bite hard candy hard. So whenever you're biting soft candy, it just like hurts your teeth.
You should not mix hard candy and soft candy. Because that guy's a fool.
That guy's a fool. Except for Nerd's Rope. Nerd's Rope does it good because it has a crunchy outside.
Because nerds aren't hard candy.
They like, kind of are.
Not like butterscotch. Yeah. Do you like butterscotch?
Or like the...
Speaking of butterscotch.
Hard candies.
You know butterscotch? It's like that caramel hard candy, but it's not caramel. It's like butterscotch.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You like butterscotch?
Like hard candy, yes.
I love butterscotch.
I love the flavor of butterscotch. Yes.
Butterscotch is... You don't like the butterscotch candies?
I don't think I've really... I think I've only had one like once. I don't remember what it tastes like.
It's good.
Or like
they make butterscotch lollipops.
They make butterscotch... Oh, yeah! Yeah,
those
like
things.
on Dum-Dums.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? That flavor. But it just tastes like a mint. Like a mint. But it's like... That's the texture of it. It's like a mint. But not...
Did you say butterscotch tastes like mint?
No, I said... Yes, I did. But I meant like it has a texture of... Not like the dry mints. Like, you know, the smooth mints that's in like the wrappers? Yeah. That's what it... That's the texture of it. Just in the butterscotch. Yeah.
I've had some of those. Yes, I do remember.
You like those?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Butterscotch are good. I like really old people candy. Except I hate licorice.
I love licorice. I love black licorice.
I hate it.
I don't know why people hate black licorice. It tastes so good.
I like red licorice, the strawberry rope licorice. That's good.
That's good too, but black licorice is actually, in my opinion, better.
Do you know what I like, what a lot of people hate? Spearmint, like, chewy gummies.
Oh yeah, I don't mind those either.
A lot of people hate them. And like, especially my mom. Like, never will get them because she's like, you're an old man. You're gay. It's because my pop used to eat them, and it was the only thing he kept in his house, candy. And it's not only is it kind of nostalgic, but it's good.
It grew on you?
I know. I don't think it really grew on me. I always liked it.
Huh.
But it has that extra special thing to it.
Yeah.
You know? Like this.
I'm gonna get her back for that tantrum she pulled earlier.
Luke, what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy would have to be Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
I love there's three ways of eating Kit Kats for me. The first way is eating Kit Kat like a brew and just eating it and eating the chocolate with the wafers together.
That's how the Durable Dog eats it.
That is how the Durable Dog.
Did I show you that video? Check out Durable Dog and comment on his videos to come on to the podcast, and also comment, where is the hot water challenge?
Where is the hot water challenge, Durable Dog? Oh yeah. So my 3 ways of eating Kit Kats, or going like a brute and just eat the whole thing together without doing anything.
He did a 2-part video on how to eat Kit Kats.
Or you eat layer by layer with the wafers, which I used to do, but I've moved on to my new technique where I bite off the chocolate and I let the chocolate melt on the outside, so I'm just left with the wafer, which washes out the chocolate taste in my mouth and it leaves a good taste. And then whenever I take the next bite, the chocolate taste washes out that taste and takes a new taste, and it's just a good way of eating them.
You want to know
and
how
it savors it? It makes it longer. Ooh,
those are good ideas, but you want to hear the best way to eat Kit Kats. You crunch them all up in the bowl, and then you get a little razor and you crunch them up even more. Razor, like to crunch it up to like a fine powder. Then you take a little funnel, and then you funnel it down your urethra.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then you grab your PP and you crunch it.
You will have chocolate babies. You have Floop's chocolate babies. That sounds the same.
Floops doesn't have. He has Fluglies.
Floop wouldn't make chocolate babies.
No, you wouldn't even make Fluglies.
Floonies, he's a madman, help us, save us. He's a madman, help us, save us. He's a madman. He's a madman, help us, save us. He's a madman, help us.
We gotta. Why do we talk about Spy Kids in every podcast?
Dude, it's
We start talking about Floop and then we start talking about the Fluglies.
It's a madman.
That's my favorite.
We're gonna have
one.
like a compilation by the end of after podcast number 20 of all the times you and I've said he's a madman.
He's a madman, help us, save us. He's a madman, help us, save us.
Dang. If somebody wants
That's
to make
pretty.
that.
That's pretty wacky.
Yeah. Luke, back to Floop and movies. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie would definitely. My favorite movie is a nostalgic count.
The Nostalgia Critic?
The nostalgia critic count.
That's another thing we talk about so much.
It's just nostalgia.
Nostalgia Critic.
He's my favorite. I think he's hot.
He is not. He looks like a goblin.
But he's a hot goblin.
Mm-mm.
What are you racist against goblins?
Yes. They're funny.
They're not funny, Joe.
He looks
They're
like
gay.
if Gollum had like a brother that he was ashamed of.
Brother that he was ashamed of.
Yeah, Gollum's ashamed of him. He keeps him in the back of his cage. And that's
Kicks
where
him
he
in the
makes...
back of the head.
No, if he does the Nostalgia Critics, all his videos are done in the back of Gollum's like cave. And he's got like his own little room, and Gollum's always coming over like,
Stay in there. Do not come out. No.
and then he's like, please let me out. I want to come out. Hello. And he's like,
Stop making me Stop forcing me to make videos.
That's like every single children's channel ever. They parents force
why'd
their
you do
children
that,
to make
Milo?
videos. My name is Jeff.
Stop. I don't want to talk about I mean, on the mic,
Let's talk about Endgame.
Michael Jackson dies. I know that Stan Lee dies. I know that George Bush Sr. dies. He actually did. Don't you remember? Do you remember when George Bush Sr. died?
Yeah. Alright, so
What time is it? What time? We should check the time.
On the bandwagon.
It's 37.
On the
Wait,
bandwagon of politicalness and everything like that.
I don't think we should talk about politics on
we're
this.
not gonna talk about politics.
Luke, every time we talk about politics on the show, I have to censor a lot because then you start getting really racy.
I don't get racy.
Do you want me to play all the stuff you've said?
What do I say?
I can't say it.
What do I say?
You said some stuff about Bill Cosby and kids. You said some stuff about calling me a hard FAG word. You said something about you said a hard R once.
I did not say hard R.
Actually, you did.
Wait, are you talking about?
No,
That's not hard R.
no, I'm talking about you did. You don't remember?
No.
I deleted it though.
No, I don't believe that.
That was in the one you made me delete. I don't know if you remember that, but you did.
I did not say the hard R.
You did in one of them. I don't remember which one.
No, I did not say it.
I edit these. I would know.
No, I did not say it.
Hey, I'm at home editing this right now, and I was re-listening to some of the old stuff, and he definitely said it. So get roasted, Luke. You're making the lady on the screen upset.
You're making me mad, bro.
Well, Luke says all sorts of bad stuff when it comes to politics, so we're not going to talk about that.
I say bad stuff when I'm joking, but I don't say hard.
You told Jesus.
Wait,
you said something really mean about Jesus in our Easter special.
I said Jesus.
You're not saying it again. You're not saying it again. People will find it offensive.
I don't care.
No, I find it offensive.
No, you're not even Christian.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You don't even go.
I don't go to church.
You don't even go to church.
I do every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. Why did we say grace this morning then?
I don't know.
Because Jesus loves you. Yes, I know, for the Bible tells me so. One desire, holy Messiah, born by shepherd's son. Glory, glory.
What's wrong with you?
There's a hole in the bucket.
And that's we're gonna wrap it up with.
I don't want to wrap it. Let's wrap it up with a different song, because I've been hiding the remote because I like this song.
What?
Wrecked! Get roasted! Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up with a good song. You ready? Close your eyes, Luke. It's a surprise. We do this every episode.
I wonder what it is.
No, we already did that once. Stop. No, Luke, we're not doing that. Luke, we'll get copyright. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I'm gonna pause till I get it. So we'll just wait, guys. Here it is, the best hit. Here it is.
Hey guys, they're with Wacky.
Oh yeah.
And once
I think this is a good thing to sign off with.
Food. This time we're gonna go for some pastries. Today I'm gonna teach you.
Bye everybody.
Alright.
Just kidding. This is how we're going out. There we go. That's how we're leaving. Bye everybody. I love you. I love you, my babies.
I hate all of you.
No, Luke likes to be racist. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful day.
IGB.
What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to it. The name of Jesus. I didn't earn you. I don't deserve you.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. That's the end, and Luke is gay. The Squintos, and Jed is cool. That's the end, and Luke is really, really gay. Jed is the coolest, the coolest, the coolest, the Squintos. So what do you think, Robby?
Your cousin's a crackhead.